niggas acting up in the hood. Why should I lie when I can traumatize? Niggas fell victim to my lyrics, now traumatized.
You are listening to the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience each and every Sunday, 990 WBOB in Rhode Island. KFRK in Denball. And of course, you can find us iHeartRadio and all the other various places. We are going to go to our next guests. They are going to join us live as live can get here on our big program. And hopefully, let's see. I do not know where the old... I have a Skype camera. We are going to go to our next guest, but they are going to join us here in just a few moments. Mayfall is going to be with us. And hopefully they can hear us. Can you hear us, my friends?
Yes,
Look at that.
Hello.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So, Mayfall, talk to us a little bit about Mayfall.
Okay, Mayfall would be actually my stage name, I guess.
Okay.
That I adopted about quite a few years ago. I started my own band when I was probably around 7 years old with my childhood friends. We've been playing together for quite a few years and really developing personally and musically together. And at some point, when we transitioned from singing in our native language, which is Hebrew, to English, I then realized that I need to find a name that would be more comfortable for international audience to pronounce, which then just naturally brought me to choose Mayfall, which is pretty much the literal translation of my name in Hebrew, which is May is the month. I was born in May, actually, and fall is the name of the season, which I was not born in, but that's still my last name. So awesome. In English, it just gets a whole other meaning, which is pretty cool. So it kind of fits what we've been doing in terms of the themes we were discussing at the time with my band, which was called Road to Even Mind. It's no longer active, and it still fits the music I've been doing since then. So that's me, Mayfall.
That is awesome. We have got Mayfall with us today. Join us live here on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island. So talk to us a little bit about your songwriting process for the band Mayfall.
Songwriting process. Okay, I don't think that I have something very structured. It's pretty chaotic. But usually I just jam on my keyboard, my synthesizer, or on my piano. I get this melody or harmony, anything that I start, I get the feeling that I can build something on top of, and something that you can call a song.
Okay.
Various parts, and then the lyric side, it's much more challenging for me because it's not something that I just do very easily, and I really need it to be to have like an actual statement. So I need to have something to say, and it takes time. But when I have music that it deserves, in my opinion, to have a lyric on top of it, so I do the hard works and find the appropriate thing to say. And this is what happened with my last songs, which I released under my new EP.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
We have got Mayfall joining us today here on our big program. So Determinist is an incredible track. Talk to us about Determinist. We're going to play it here in a few moments.
All right. So Determinist is one of 4 songs EP that I'm actually in the process of releasing. I've been releasing it single by single, and Determinist was the first of them. And as it sounds, the song discusses a philosophical point of view, which I've grew to really believe in, which is determinism, but more of the softer kind of it. I don't know how it happened, but somehow through the recent years, I've became, I just started to believe more and more firmly that our path, not that is predetermined, but that your attempts to reflect on why you made particular decisions are kind of pointless, because every decision you are making is the only decision you can take at a given point of time, given everything that you've experienced up to that point. So this is what I believe in, and this is what I was trying to convey in this song.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. We are going to play the song, and when we come back, we will have more with Mayfall here on your Sunday radio podcast.
Am I free to make decisions? Or was I all along deceived? Is life a set of predispositions that predetermine my next deed? An illusion intended to make me feel free. Can't be a mistake. Regret is a purposeless distraction. Hindsight are the action I could not but take. Free will, free from my ability.
That is Mayfall. Joins us today.
This summer, get away in the Hyundai you've always...
That's right. We want to get away on that. We want to get away on that Hyundai. You know, if Hyundai wants to give me some money, I'll get away in a Hyundai. Okay, so we have Mayfall back with us here on our big program. Determinist was the latest that we just heard. So, talk to me a little bit about your writing process and what it's like to put one of these tunes together, my friend.
Okay, so it's really, as I said, it's not I don't have like a regular process I usually follow, but it's quite fragmented. So I have pieces of music that I write and then I try to stitch them together into a song if I think that they can fit together. And like most of my other songs, this is how Determinist came to be musically. So it started with a basic harmony and an overall idea of the song that I have in mind, and then I work on it in my home studio. So I start building layers, one on top of the other. You know, just the drums, the bass line. Until it gets to some sort of, you get the general feeling of something that starts sounding like a song. And then when I have the structure in my head, I start thinking about the lyrical concept that would fit into the music. And if I have an idea that is very developed, like specifically here, Determinist, it's quite easy, you know, to think how these two things can work together, the lyrics and the music. So it's really like just sculpting it, you know, trying to find the right words that would work together good with the music, that would make everything very powerful, and that will put emphasis on the right parts, the right notes. So it started like a very rough idea of a song, both musically and lyrically, and then I try to fine tune it until it gets to what you just listened.
Fantastic. Mayfall with us today. Join us live here on our big broadcast. Sleep is another popular tracks of yours. Tell me about Sleep.
Sleep, yeah. So this is actually the third single from my new EP, Submerge. This is something that I was very eager to release. I've been working on it for quite a while, and it's really not a typical Mayfall song. Most of my songs are pretty upbeat, with like very funky bass lines and a lot of synth work and textures running around. So you always have like too many things to follow happening at the same time. And with Sleep, I usually don't write these more mellow tunes, and this is I don't even remember how it came to be, but I just wrote this tune which I became, I don't know, even some almost obsessed with, and it fit perfectly into the idea of singing about sleep, which is something that a concept that I was discussing in my previous songs, as more of a thing that provides a haven, an escapism for the hardships of your life. It's more of a form of coping with depression and anxiety. So this tune just seemed to be perfect for this idea, and this is how the song came to be.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to do this. We're going to place you on a brief hold here on Skype, and when we come back, we will have more with Mayfall here on our big program right now.
Want it at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get the hottest deals of the season on many of our award-winning Hyundai models.
So we're going to wait for the Hyundai ad to get done. Get a hold of us, 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island. Also, iHeartRadio. You can find us each and every day over there at JIGGY.com. KJAGradio.com for all the interviews. And, of course, you can get all our music interviews over there as well.
Get Kansas State.
And, my God, there is so many ads on there that I'm not going to listen to them. We have, of course, all sorts of things happening. And you'll want to get in touch with us over there on JiggyJaguar.com, KJAGradio.com as well. BitChute, Rumble, Clout Hub, YouTube, Spotify, all the various places. And good God, a lot of things happening. JIGGYJHUAR.com. That's where you're going to want to be. Live from the KJAG Radio Studios in the Haunted House. Yes, indeed. Broadcasting live from the Haunted House today. On-demand archived audio available via our website or iHeartRadio, TalkShoe, all the various places. It's a Sunday show. I can say podcast. Here's Sleep.
Provide me with a haven when I'm weak. A safe place where I don't need to speak. You're my best excuse to refrain from being. When you take me along, I don't need anything. For
that sleep, and we are going to go back to Mayfall. They are going to wrap things up here with us on our big program. So, talk to us a little bit about where we can find your music, get involved with your music, all the various things for Mayfall.
Okay, so it's pretty simple. I think that if you Google Mayfall, hopefully my SEO has been improved enough for you to be able to find me only by typing these keywords. Otherwise, you should look for Mayfall Music in Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or whatever, and you will be able to find my music. And of course, on YouTube, where you can watch my music videos, including for
Fantastic.
the couple of last songs you just heard.
Fantastic. Well, I really appreciate you making time for us today. Our next guest is calling. I've got to go, my friend. But I really appreciate you making time for us today. We'll talk to you soon. Good luck with everything, Mayfall.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, brother. There he goes. That is Mayfall. And we are going to go to our next guest here in just a few moments. You are listening to the Sunday radio broadcast, Coast to Coast.